Good morning, America. At Denver International Airport, the day began like any other, a symphony of routine orchestrated by the constant flow of people and planes. Travelers bustling, each with their own stories and destinations, creating a vibrant tapestry of human movement. Coffee brewing, its rich aroma filling the air, a comforting ritual for those embarking on journeys both near and far. An American Airlines Flight 1249 preparing for takeoff to Chicago, a seemingly ordinary flight on a seemingly ordinary day. Passengers settled in, finding their seats, stowing their luggage, and preparing for the familiar rhythm of air travel. Barely glancing at the safety video, a routine presentation often ignored, yet filled with crucial information. Unaware that those instructions would soon become vital, a lifeline in an unexpected crisis. The Airbus A321 taxied from the gate, slowly making its way towards the runway, a metal bird preparing to take flight. Engines humming, a low, steady thrum that vibrated through the cabin, the crew calm and professional, focused on the task ahead. Everything felt routine, the gentle rocking of the plane, the murmur of conversations, the anticipation of arrival, until a hidden mechanical failure lurked beneath the surface, a silent threat waiting to disrupt the ordinary. As the plane moved toward the runway, gaining speed, the anticipation grew, the moment of takeoff drawing near. A sudden, violent shudder ripped through the cabin, shaking the aircraft and its occupants, a jarring interruption to the expected calm. Confusion turned to fear as passengers exchanged worried glances, sensing that something was terribly amiss. As the pilots aborted takeoff, slamming on the brakes, the plane lurched forward, tires screeching against the tarmac. The journey to Chicago was over before it began, the destination now secondary to the immediate need for safety. A new, urgent journey to safety had just started, with emergency vehicles racing towards the scene, sirens wailing in the distance. The ordinary had collided with the extraordinary, transforming a routine flight into a potential disaster. Passengers looked at each other, a silent exchange of fear and uncertainty, wondering what was happening and what would happen next. Realizing something was terribly wrong, their initial calm replaced by a growing sense of dread. The flight crew sprang into action, their faces now etched with determination, their movements precise and purposeful, their training about to be put to the ultimate test, the countless hours of drills and simulations now crucial for ensuring the safety of everyone on board. In seconds, the calm of the morning was shattered, replaced by the flashing lights and blaring sirens of an emergency response. The real story of Flight 1249 was about to unfold, a story of courage, resilience, and the unexpected challenges that can arise even on the most routine of days. What turned a routine departure into a crisis? The culprit, a catastrophic failure in a main landing gear tire. As the plane taxied, the tire failed, possibly from a defect or brake issue, creating intense friction and heat. Hydraulic fluid lines ignited, feeding a fire beneath the wing. Warning lights flashed in the cockpit. The pilots halted the plane and declared an emergency. This chain reaction, tire failure, fluid leak, fire, shows how a single component can threaten an entire flight. For passengers, the technical details didn't matter. All they saw was smoke, then flames. The crisis was no longer mechanical. It was a fight for survival. The drama on the tarmac had only just begun. As the plane screeched to a halt, panic swept the cabin. Flight attendants shouted, "Evacuate! Evacuate!" the signal that every second now counted. Emergency slides deployed, and passengers rushed to the exits, leaving belongings behind. The crew's commands, "Jump! Go! Move!" cut through the chaos. People tumbled onto the tarmac, helping each other scramble away from the burning aircraft. Smoke and flames billowed from the landing gear, the smell of burning fuel filling the air. The evacuation took just minutes, but felt like a lifetime. The crew's training and passengers' quick action prevented disaster. Laptops and luggage were forgotten. Survival was all that mattered. The memory of sliding to safety, flames behind them, would never fade. For those on the left side, the view was terrifying. Smoke thickened, then flames appeared beneath the wing. A viral cell phone video captured the orange fire, fed by leaking hydraulic fluid, dangerously close to the fuel tank. The threat of explosion was real. This was every pilot's nightmare. Passengers outside saw the full extent of the blaze, smoke billowing high. Relief came only when firefighters arrived, dousing the flames with foam. The contrast between chaos and the calm, professional response was stark. Seeing the fire up close made the danger undeniable. The psychological impact was immense. Fear became real when flames were just feet away. The urgency to escape was never clearer. Even as passengers fled the stricken aircraft, a scene of urgency and palpable fear unfolding before them, Denver's emergency response was already in motion, a meticulously orchestrated plan springing into action. The clock was ticking, and every second counted. The airport's Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting Unit, known as ARFF, sped to the scene with unmatched urgency, sirens wailing, lights flashing, cutting through the chaos. These highly trained specialists knew exactly what to do. They positioned themselves strategically, unleashing torrents of specialized fire-suppressing foam onto the burning engine, working swiftly to smother the flames and prevent further escalation. Within moments, the dangerous flames were replaced by a thick white blanket of safety, a testament to the effectiveness of their rapid intervention. The immediate threat was neutralized. Paramedics, arriving swiftly on the heels of the firefighters, moved efficiently among the evacuees, their calm demeanor a reassuring presence amidst the lingering tension. They began treating minor injuries sustained during the evacuation and carefully checking each individual for any signs of smoke inhalation, ensuring no one was overlooked. A triage area was quickly established. Simultaneously, airport staff worked diligently to secure the area, establishing a safe perimeter to prevent unauthorized access and maintain order. They also coordinated transport for the shaken passengers, arranging buses and providing support to help them process the traumatic event. The entire response was a model of seamless coordination, a testament to countless hours of planning and preparation. Pilots, crew members, firefighters, and medics worked in perfect sync, each playing their crucial role with precision and expertise. Their rigorous training and unwavering teamwork, honed through countless drills and simulations, turned what could have been a catastrophic disaster into a remarkable story of survival and resilience. The passengers, many still in shock, witnessed not just the immediate danger they had escaped, but also the incredible power and effectiveness of a well-drilled and flawlessly executed emergency plan. Brave heroes ran directly toward the flames without hesitation, ensuring that everyone else on board could walk away from the ordeal, safe and sound. With the fire finally extinguished, the last wisps of smoke fading into the sky, and all passengers accounted for and safely away from the immediate danger, the true impact of the averted disaster began to sink in. The initial chaos subsided, replaced by a more somber assessment of what had just transpired and what could have been. Miraculously, against all expectations given the intensity of the fire and the potential for catastrophe, there were no fatalities, a testament to the training, the equipment, and perhaps a bit of luck. Just a handful of minor injuries were reported, ranging from scrapes and bruises to smoke inhalation, all of which were quickly and efficiently treated by the on-site paramedics and medical personnel who had rushed to the scene. One person, suffering from a pre-existing condition exacerbated by the stress of the situation, was hospitalized for observation as a precautionary measure, but thankfully they were released soon after, deemed fit and well enough to return home. The remarkably low injury count, especially considering the circumstances, was a powerful testament to the effectiveness of the airline's safety procedures and the rigorous training of the flight crew. The rapid and orderly evacuation of the aircraft, executed with precision and calm, undoubtedly played a crucial role in preventing more serious harm. Inside the terminal, airline staff worked tirelessly to provide essential support and reassurance to the shaken passengers, offering blankets, refreshments, and a comforting presence amidst the lingering anxiety. The priority was reuniting families who had been anxiously waiting for news, the relief palpable as loved ones embraced after the harrowing ordeal. Simultaneously, efforts were underway to assist passengers in arranging new travel plans, rebooking flights, and navigating the logistical challenges that arose from the disruption. However, for many of those involved, the emotional toll of the experience far outweighed any physical discomfort. The fear, the uncertainty, and the sheer shock of the event left deep marks. Recognizing the need for emotional support, crisis counselors were on hand to provide immediate assistance, helping passengers process the trauma and begin the long journey toward recovery. Meanwhile, out on the tarmac, the aircraft, now a silent and scarred monument to the near disaster, became the primary focus for investigators. The plane sat covered in a thick blanket of fire suppression foam, a stark reminder of the flames that had threatened to consume it. The NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board, immediately began its meticulous work, gathering evidence and piecing together the sequence of events that led to the incident. As the investigation unfolded, airport operations gradually resumed, with planes once again taking off and landing, a symbol of resilience and a return to normalcy. But beneath the surface of routine, a profound sense of relief permeated the airport, a shared feeling of gratitude that the outcome had not been far worse. Against all odds and despite the terrifying circumstances, everyone on board had survived, a remarkable outcome that defied expectations. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of the robust safety net that underpins modern aviation, a testament to the dedication of countless individuals who work tirelessly to ensure the safety of air travel. The safe outcome in Denver wasn't luck, it was the result of decades of relentless safety improvements. Every incident is investigated, leading to new regulations, better designs, and tougher training. Flight crews drill for emergencies until their responses are automatic. Aircraft are built with redundant systems, multiple hydraulics, fire suppression, and reinforced cabins. The investigation into this tire failure will make flying even safer. Commercial aviation is the safest way to travel thanks to this culture of constant learning. Incidents like Denver's are rare, but they prove the system works. The passengers of Flight 1249 are living proof of aviation's success. Safety is never taken for granted. Passengers play a vital role in their own safety. Always pay attention to the safety briefing and locate your nearest exits. Count the rows to each exit. You may need to find your way in darkness or smoke. Dress in practical, non-synthetic clothing and wear sturdy shoes. Leave all belongings behind during evacuation. Seconds matter. Never block the aisle or delay others by grabbing bags. Trust and follow the crew's instructions without hesitation. Their training is your best protection in a crisis. A calm, cooperative cabin saves lives. Prepared passengers help ensure a safe outcome for all. The story of Flight 1249 is ultimately one of triumph. Professionalism, training, and courage turned a potential tragedy into a success. The images of flames are frightening, but the outcome, everyone safe, defines the event. Incidents like this are rare, and every lesson learned makes flying safer for all. Billions fly safely every year. The Denver story stands out because it's so unusual. Investigators will ensure this failure leads to new safeguards. The cycle of improvement never stops. Next time you fly, remember the crew, the responders, and the passengers who made it out. Trust the wings of modern travel. They're built on a foundation of safety and commitment. Good morning.